So hey guys, I just want to do a little tour of the garden. It's September 22nd. This is a raised bed for next year planting, and no matter how much I keep adding to it, it shrinks. Tonight I had a pretty big bin, like that blue one over there, but bigger. Greens, cucumbers, that was all dead. Basil I pulled out, and I put all the dirt on the top here to cover over some pretty smelly crab and lobster shells. And when I put it in, I noticed that the bed was full about 2 weeks ago, and it was down about 3 or 4 inches from the top. So that's going good. Hopefully next year I'll plant right in there. And right behind it is the sweet potatoes. It's gonna go next year. It's not gonna be a bed there, it's just gonna be a walkway. More sweet potatoes and the regular potatoes. Over here is the compost that I had started in the spring. I'm gonna pull the top out a little bit so you can see what it looks like inside. So this is what it looks like towards the middle. It's still pretty warm. It's not hot. I saw a couple of worms. You don't really see the worms when it's real hot. It's nice looking soil. I put a lot of tree branches, so it needs to be screened a little bit. But if I just left it, they would also break down to nothing. And that's, like I said, this is one I started in the spring. I've added a lot to it, and I turned it a few times. Actually, I've taken out of it about 3 wheelbarrow fulls to use around the garden. Out here in the front are some pepper plants that I actually spread the compost around. You can see the regular soil, real sandy. But in here, I layered cardboard and then compost on top of it. And they've been doing great. They had a late start. They really didn't get it over here until about June. So I think they've been doing good. Actually got a couple eggplants in here too. There's a little one getting going over there. Can't really see it. I mean, it's nothing crazy. I've seen pepper plants do a lot better, but I'm happy with it. And there's the rest of the garden is over here, but a lot of stuff has died in the last 2 weeks. Got celery, some broccoli rabe in a pot. The broccoli and cabbage is getting completely devoured by the cabbage moths. Tomatoes. Got a nice looking tomato in here. Beets, arugula, carrots, more beets. More pepper plants, scotch bonnets. Some poblano peppers. This is the section with the herbs. Some oregano, rosemary. More basil than I can keep up with. And here's that big bin that I emptied out to cover the compost. some of these nice cherry tomatoes that have been growing. That one's got to be 7 feet tall now. So that's about it. Everything's kind of dying down. Alina's flowers are doing nice over here. And also the ones in the back on the stairs have been growing like crazy. And there's also another one up there. They've been good. They've been doing real good. So that's it. We'll check everything out again in about another 2 weeks and see what it looks like. Bye bye.